Okay, we are live. Thank you, everybody, for coming to this live stream. I'm Revant, and this is my channel, Star Homestead India. Today, the topic is about why collaborations and how do they help. Before we go into that, we'll welcome people who are in the chat. Hello, Prithvi. That's one of my student and a friend who is joining us from Dubai. Then we have the Vikas Shai project off grid. Thank you for coming in. Ah, I got a notification that I'm live. That's funny because I don't get any notifications when I try to do that. Okay, so why collaborations? Let me start with how I came to know about collaborations. When I started this channel, all I was thinking about was making content and putting that on YouTube. I made the videos, the content that are uh, relatable to homesteaders and gardening community out there. Most of the gardening that I have done and I'm doing is somewhat different from when you compare with other countries. Yes, Vikeshai. Thank you, Indiana Chris, for coming to this live stream. Glad you can make it. So, yeah, so that's what I was thinking about, and I have made more than 210 videos so far in 2 years of time. Then I understood, then I met uh, White Family Farm, and I met this person named Courtney, and she was doing the live stream. There are many people who are talking about stuff along with the side chat. So that's when I understood, okay, if you want your channel to grow and learn new things, then you have to do some live streams and collaborations. I have seen various collaborations that took place on YouTube. First, I never understood why did they collab. They did they do a collaboration? Um, then I understood what is there. It's a way of communicating with each other via channels. And if you have a person who is well established in his channel, his or her channel, the person have a lot of live streams and subscribers. People come to their live stream. They watch people on the panel, and if they love what the others are doing in the channel, they would go there and subscribe and watch their channels too. So in a way, I came to know so many people in various countries like Australia, USA, um, Indonesia, UK. So a lot of them. Then I understood, okay, let's take a look at how the gardening works and how these collabs actually help each other. Then I went to the channels and I have gone through the videos, the content that I make, that they made. I have watched so many things that are actually lacking in my channel. I never thought of doing that. For example, if I have incubated few eggs, everybody knows that chicks come out, but there are many people who want to see that, including me. So, okay, let's do a chick hatching video, and I post that, and people loved it. People wanted more, and that's how I have understood and learned about live streamings. And now the collaborations that I'm in with are three so far. One is with the Camp Patton Family Compound and Greyman's Prepping, where there's a weight loss challenge going on that I'm on with other people in my YouTube community as well. And the other collaboration that I'm doing is with White Family Farm about growing the biggest or longest or thickest carrot that you could. I did order some carrot seeds the other day and I have planted many of them because I don't know which one will actually sprout in this summer season and give me a good growth. So I'm gonna take a lot of. Uh, I have planted a lot of seeds. I'm not gonna take chances. It doesn't matter whether you win or not, but this is like a family event, but family which stays like really far away, extended family. So I love collaborations. I understood how they work and what exactly it does. Um, YouTube can be a lonely place if you have a channel and you're posting content and doing your live streams. But when you do a collaboration, that gives a purpose, a sense of doing what you do every day. But there is something else to it. People are watching your channels and they are participating in it. They're loving it. And I do the same. I go to people's channels, I watch them, I learn, and uh, that makes me happy. So not just sharing knowledge and wisdom with everybody, but also doing something together as a community. After all, we are all social animals. So um, that would be wonderful. So I'm really excited for this third collaboration as well. I haven't signed up yet. I did give my name, but once I do that official signing up, then I'll talk about that collaboration, like an initiation video um, that I want to do probably tomorrow or day after tomorrow once I'm fully into it. Let's take a look at the chat. The two people are fist pumping each other. Indiana Chris Vikashai project. Vikashai project says I made 200 plus videos that might be, and none of them any good. Okay, I'm sure they're good. I have seen um, two of your videos where you talk about there are solar panels behind you and you talk about the shed and other stuff. The way that it was edited, it was funny because there were so many puns in it, and I'm sure you're very good with words. And I really enjoyed watching that video. It was not boring. It was not flaccid. There you go. Because I says live streams always bring in a family of good people and information exchange. Yes, you are 100% correct. That's how I have learned about so many things that I am doing in my garden. For example, chitting seeds. I've heard about that long time ago, but never did it. And I have seen somebody else doing that, and I have connected along with the channel, and I posted my video doing chitting and mentioned the channel saying this is where I have learned that from. And that's information that's new. Then I have made turmeric infused honey from White Family Farm, and I have connected to them and mentioned their channel. So whenever I learn something and I do it, I always end up connecting their channels because that's where the information comes from, the original source. Things might get lost because the way that we do after learning some things, we try to add a personal touch, and you lose the originality or original recipe. So always connect back to the original source that you have learned, and that's what I do. Because I says yes, always share your information you think is boring. We all need to learn. Yes, that's true. Akash, thank you for coming here. Thank you for being proud of me. All right. Akash Yadav is a friend, and um, we have been connected through our college that we are both studying in. I have taken a few days off from the college, but I'll be back to study along with him. Of course, it's online. We don't go to physical college actually. But yes, thank you for coming in, Akash. Vikashai says gardening is a lab. Yeah, a laboratory. Always experimenting what you can and cannot grow. That's very true. Um, Let me tell you something about experimentation. When I moved here to this place where we have enough place to have a garden and have chickens, grow them, sorry, raise them, raise chickens, grow garden. Always have a confusion between those two. But yeah, the first thing I did was I did not look at the seasons that I was planting my seeds. When I was planting my seeds, the seeds that were not familiar to this climate, like such as broccoli, Swiss chard, lettuce. You know, these are expensive here, very very expensive. You get to see them on inside the burgers if you go to, McDonald's or some other big restaurants. So I thought, okay, why can't I grow them? I want to eat them every day, not every day at least, but yeah, I tried. I had only luck with Swiss charts, the colored ones, the one that has red and pink in between. But later they have been eaten by my rats. But lettuce never sprouted. I never cheated that. But I directly sowed in my garden. I never, I never saw them grow. So yes, one experiment that I did, and now that went bad. Now I know how to do that. I'll shit them before I sow them, and also I need to control the climate because they are cold crops. Apparently, they cannot survive this heat here. So that's one of my experience doing an experiment there. Because I say star your family. So the probably is he might be saying you are family. Thank you. I I'm so grateful to be a part of this YouTube family that I can say that's a family. Yeah. We do all off grid. We are off grid comedy and education. Yes, it's a wonderful channel. People are watching this now, and if you're watching the replay, then please go ahead and learn. I'm not saying watch. I'm not promoting him. I'm saying go ahead and learn few things that might help you uh, about how to live off grid and learn to do things on your own, not depending upon the handyman always. Yeah. Living in the cities, that's what made us soft. Men became softer because not so much work, including physical activity. Yeah, typing, keyboard, and moving mouse. Those are not physical activities. You go out, take a crowbar um, or a scythe. Weed out some garden and prepare a patch, grow something. It's in us. It's not new. It's inside of us. So it not only gives you a good exercise, but also makes you happy. It gives you the happy feelings in your mind when you do gardening. Yeah, yeah. I learned cheating because I says seed starting. Yes, yes, seed starting. Yes. Now I know that when we talk about sowing seeds, I always learned about getting the pot mixed soil, which is very expensive online, and you sow seeds in it, and they grow like 4 inches or 5 inches, and be ready enough to plant them in the basic in the main garden. But nobody taught me about chitting and the way it helps and how to do that, and that I have learned from Camp Patton Family Compound and Greyman's Prepping, one of those channels. And Mr. Gill, his name is. So he taught me how to do that. He showed that in his video. Um, take some seeds, add some water, put some tissue papers in and over on it, in below and over. So you put the seeds inside in the middle of them. Pour some water and close the lid. You know, and the moisture, the humidity, it helps that seeds to germinate. You can see small tiny sprouts. That's all we need. Once they are done, then you can move them to your potting mix soil, or in this little plant grower cups something. So That works a lot. You know what which seed is gonna sprout and which seed is not gonna have a sprout, because you can see the germination right there, and you can plan your garden accordingly, instead of planting seeds directly in the garden and waiting for them, thinking, okay, am I going to have full germination or not? So, and your garden looks awkward because you'll have three seeds on the north side that are sprouted and a lot of blank space, and you see four more seeds on the south side. The whole the space between those two is wasted. So again, you have to go and get some more seeds and fill that gap, or get some other vegetables or flowers in it. So beautification can be done if you do chitting, because you know what's gonna grow and what's not, so you can have proper planning ahead. That's what I think how cheating works, and it has worked for me in that way. Hello, wild edibles. Thank you for coming in. There are six people in the house. I don't know who are those. I can see Indiana Chris, Wild Edibles, Vikashay Project, and Akash Yadav. While the growing food is an essential to life, Vikashaya says, you either grow food, hunt, or gather. Without this, life cannot exist for the basic human survival. We all eat. This is mandatory. Yes, that is true. It's in our instincts. Um, most of it is actually being modified. Right now, you go to your work. Um, I'm not talking about all the countries. I'm only talking about my experience here. When I was working, I was asked to teach English, not your basic English. It's something that you prepare for to give an exam, to go abroad to study, in USA or Canada or UK and Australia. So they asked me to teach three classes a day, under which I agreed upon, and um, then they asked me to teach, include two more classes. So I was teaching five classes, which lasted 1.5 hours, 1 hour 30 minutes, and you had to add travel into that. So it was very hard. At the end of the day, after working there, and I think about it, what am I doing? Okay, yeah, I'm earning, in the sense I'm foraging for food, which I'll get the money in the end of the day, end of the month. Take that money, go out and get some food, groceries, eat outside, and so to eat something, I'm working twice. Are you getting my point? So let's say if I want to eat um, chicken and rice, which I could actually prepare at home or ask my folks at home to prepare it for me. But no, I go to a restaurant and pay um, three times or four times the actual cost of buying from the market and get you prepare it. But you don't have time because you got to teach five classes. So I calculated in that way. Then after some time, a good period of time, I have resigned. Then I moved here after the stuff happened in 2019. Then it was mandatory for me to move, because it was very hard to live there in a city where people are all dying every day. And it's not like in other countries where you have where you look make your funeral service look beautiful. Everybody dressed in black, and you have a coffin, a wonderful coffin, being lowered down. It's a wonderful thing, but it did not happen like that here. We had no space. So the road that I was taking to travel from my to my work and back, the pavement, the footpath on the side of the road, the sidewalk, what do you call it as, were filled with burning carcasses of people. So that was not a pretty sight, and that is not even a common sight either. So you can say it pushed me from the city, and I'm so glad that I came here away from that, because it's not like survival of the fittest then. Oh, we were not fit. We are like most of city dwellers, morbidly obese, and have a lot of health issues. So we ran away, metaphorically, not literally running. We were too fat to run. So, so once we came here, we started losing weight. We started becoming healthy. We started eating what we started growing here, and it was not easy work. Oh my goodness! And let me tell you, the first day I started gardening, when I bent down with my plow, trying to mix up the soil and make patches on the ground. I couldn't do that for more than 3 minutes. Oh no! I sat down for half an hour thinking, oh my, it's so, why the earth is so hard? Why it is not breaking up? No, that was my first thought. I sweat a lot. End of the day, I was able to make a garden patch of 10 into 5 feet whole day. And of course, I did take breaks, long breaks. And when I tried to move the dead tree, which I can easily move now, it took me. I asked people to come out and help me, and they moved the tree with so much ease. But I couldn't do that. Oh no! I had nicks and cuts, bruises all over my hands and feet. My toenails were. When I was walking, I kind of kicked a rock, which was protruding from the ground like this in a 45-degree angle. Oh my goodness! I cannot explain the hurt that I have gone through, and it happened over and over again, not with the same rock though. But what I'm telling is, you get hurt when you do this physical activities on the farm, so you got to be careful. I learned that in a hard way, but yes, after receiving many bruises, especially on my feet and my um, hands and arms and all, um, now it's easy. I can prepare a garden within less time. I can sow them, I can plant, I can transplant. I collect cow dung manure. We don't have cows, but what we do here is we have a ground that is attached to the fence of my compound. Cows walk by, and they sometimes leave the dung here. I go out and collect it after some time and bring it back to home, mix it with some mud and some kitchen scraps, and I let it cure. In the sense, you see worms coming out of it, and it mixes up with the soil. Uh, and when people were looking at me, we have a lot of onlookers who actually think that bending down on the ground and picking up cow dung is the least thing that you could do. But I want manure, so I don't. I was not. I don't care what they think about me. Um, and they asked me, "Oh, why don't you actually, go ahead and go to the nursery nearby, buy some manure?" And I did that, and they were selling me 1 kilogram of cow dung for 40 rupees. 40 rupees, you could actually buy 1.5 kilograms of rice with that money. And I'm not buying rice there. I'm buying cow dung. I'm not going to spend that much time and that much money on cow dung, which I could easily make. So I stopped listening to people and how they feel, and how they made me feel. They no longer affect me. I go out and get the stuff that I want. I collect cow dung whenever I can. Mm, I mix it up with mud and add those to my garden, because I'm not going to use pesticides. I don't use pesticides. I use neem extract. I have a neem tree, two neem trees, and I'm growing some more younger ones, so it's easy to get some leaves, because these are really way up, very hard to get some tender leaves. But yes, I have. Uh, I can make organic pesticide at home. I wanted to buy that also. So yeah, I learned not only how to do gardening and stuff, but also how to behave with people who look down at people who do gardening. Um, if you see a man working in your garden, they think less of you, because they think that a man should be outside, um, working for somebody 16 hours a day and getting paid in peanuts. That's how the mentality is here at the place that I live, most of the city. What I will say is I'm eating broccoli. I didn't grow it though. Good. I ate broccoli the other day. I did not grow that. Um, there was an offer at local food store. It was usually 350 rupees for 1 kilogram of broccoli, but that day they were selling a portion of broccoli for 35 rupees each. There was an offer, so I, we bought them two, and we cooked it. We cooked it as how you cook cauliflower. So I couldn't tell the taste between cauliflower and broccoli. I think there are better recipes than cooking that as how we cook cauliflower in India. So I'm gonna learn how to cook broccoli properly, so I can get full taste of it rather than tasting the spices that we put in every dish, almost every dish. Salt, pepper, turmeric, ginger. That's it. So I have to learn that. Yes, lettuce is for cool weather. Yeah. While it will says I grew one big cauliflower before someone almost gave me 20 bucks for it. Wow, but I had it in the pot already long. Wow. 20 bucks is $20, I presume. $20 is a lot. One of my semester fees when I was doing college was $20. So your broccoli, sorry, your cauliflower is like my fees. Almost. Same with spinach, yes. We have a spinach that has been modified to our terrain, climatic conditions. So even in summers, I'm growing spinach now. They are really big, like 3 4 inches. So I'm letting them grow to be in larger in proportions, like big leaves, so that I can harvest and eat. Okay, while I will say it's huts, I guess. It's to okay. I grow beets instead of chard because you get tops and bottoms. So beets are beetroots. Uh, I did not know people eat beetroot leaves. Sorry, excuse me. I just had my dinner. I did not know that. When I go to farmers market on Saturdays, I've seen beetroots and they chop off the leaves and they throw them on the street like that, because we have a um, cows running up and down the street collecting free food from people, from the vendors, merchants. Hello, custom screen printing. How are you? Custom screen printing is a great supporter of Tasha, channel Tasha. I think it's truck driving. I'm not sure. I should have. I'm really bad with names. I'm sorry for that. But thank you for coming in. He has a cool channel. He does all the custom screen printing at his place. You could see stuff printed on mugs, T-shirts, and whatnot. You could check his channel. Yeah. Wild edibles. I wish I could grow enough peas to put away before I eat them all in garden. Yeah, peas are great for many things. I have heard about it. We have something called batani. It's peas, green peas, but it's dried and boiled and topped it topped up with turmeric. People use eat them like snacks. It's easy to carry anywhere that you want. Um, but if you have any intestinal gastro, if you have stomach issues, that might give you gas. Hey, Mr. Gill, Camp Pattern Family Compound. This is a channel that I was talking about where I learned about chitting seeds previously on my in this live stream. Thank you for coming in. Camp Pattern Family Compound says, I just found out that CO, carbon monoxide, helps seeds germinate. Oh, that's cool. See, this is something new. It's it's already upgrading the techniques. So carbon monoxide you cannot actually smell. If you're wondering about it, um, it is very dangerous one. I think I might have seen people passed out with carbon monoxide overdose or poisoning or something. But yeah, but it will help your seeds germinate, it seems. So which is a good thing. Let me message to my friend saying that I'm on the live stream because she keeps sending message and there's a sound here that keeps on playing the ting ting ting. I need to stop that. I am live here. Yeah, she's at a doctor's appointment. She also stays in US. Okay, because no other Indian girl will text me at 9:30. So when I get messages past 8 p.m., it would be from other countries. All right, what's next? Truth. All materials on your homestead has purpose. Rock, soil, leaves, dead trees, animals in the waste. Utilization is the key to reduce cost. Yes. Yeah. My day has been good. I went live in the morning, which was not planned. Now I was talking about collabs that I'm currently in, and I'm expecting a lot of good, positive. I know there are going to be a lot of negative stuff, but I don't care. Life is short, so I'm going to focus on positive things, something that can actually make me happy. So collabs make me happy. I'm going to do that. Hey, will it bro? Um, he's he's my he's one of my captain in the newest collaboration that I'll be in, which I'll be talking about tomorrow. I'll contact you, maybe doing a sponsor program with me. Okay, so they're both talking there. His name is John. Yes. Yeah. Hey, George Mitchell, how are you? I was there on your live stream on Feb, but I couldn't stay. Just want to let you know. Will it grow? Hi, says hello to me and to everybody. I know who is Billy. Says morning. Wild edibles. Chicken and rice for supper here tonight. You're all welcome to come over instead of the restaurant. Yeah, let's book a ticket. And how expensive is it? I heard it was 200,000 rupees for one ticket from here to New York. Not here, when I say here, not from my city. I had to go to another city. So I had to pay extra 10K, 10,000 rupees extra. So, yeah, sure. One day. Thank you for inviting me. Because Shai project said we reuse all materials. We have to look at what we have, we then apply waste product to tasks, either compost them, food waste, paper products, or attempt to recycle for use or income. Correct. I agree with that. I use my Amazon boxes. I don't order as much. I, I stopped ordering a lot, like like how I used to order before. So I don't have so many boxes now. I use them as a layer for my raised garden bed, which a technique which I have learned from the Vineyard Chicks Homestead. They changed the name. So I have learned watching their videos how to make a foundation with Amazon, I mean cardboard, box. Lay them flat. Then you put soil and mulch, then dead trees. And I also have watched other channel where they have added some extra like fish waste and other stuff. So I took the basis from here. I took some other stuff that you use for top layer soil and mixed it up. And what I've done is then I was there was new problem in my farm. Once I was done with the garden, raised garden beds, the chickens flying inside. I mean, jumping inside and taking my seeds out. Scratching the stuff from here and there. So I go online. I was like, what should I do to prevent that? When I watched YouTube, they have used meshes and all, but that didn't help my chicken. They're too clever. I don't know why. So I go online, order some bird spikes, which they are selling for people who live in balconies, like big high-story apartments, where they have problem with pigeon infestation. If you have an air conditioning unit outside, pigeons come and lay poop on all your AC unit, and if you have a window AC, you can smell the poop so rich. throughout the night, and you can't do anything about it. So people started installing spikes on it for to deter pigeons. I use that. I use that on my cement raised garden beds. You know something I did? I did not build my raised garden beds. I thought of doing that. I went to a lumber yard. I spoke to people and how much it costed for me to bring the materials needed, the wood, so that I can turn that into a beautiful garden bed. But I could not. It was very expensive. The transport alone was so much. So then I have seen people making cement throws, which we also used when we moved here. We use the same cement throws to store water, which then is pumped by a motor to an overhead tank. Then, using gravity, it's supplied to all our rooms, the kitchen, the bathrooms, and we have two pipes outside. So these cement throws were lowered in the ground, and an engineer or somebody who constructs stuff like that, he goes inside, mixes up cement and soil according to his proportion, then he started sealing them from inside. So we can seal them outside because they're in the ground already, and he used cement to seal them, and also a sealant that he used. After curing for some time, then we started storing water into it from the community water supply. Then we pump it using a motor. I use half HP motor or quarter HP. I'm not sure. I forgot about it. But to pump the water into my overhead tank, then supply the water here. People who were living before us, they did not have running water. No. So they were using buckets, and they used to collect water in buckets from the communal water tap outside, then walk all the way to the bathroom, which is not close by, and use it for shower, then washing dishes, etc., etc. We couldn't do that, so we came with a faster way. We did this from plumbing, a lot of stuff. Um, but yes, I used those cement throws. I did not seal them from inside or outside. I just kept one on the other because they are perfectly made, the circle. So they happily sat on each other, no wobbles and all. Then I used cement to put the spikes on the rim of the cement rows, so it's spiky. There's no space. Not even a bird can land in between the spaces. It's gonna hurt them. It's plastic, so even when I'm doing something in those beds, I'll be careful because um, all the protruding stuff out of my body will actually lay on the spikes. I would get hurt, so I'll be careful around them. But yes, so that's an upgraded plan. And now there's another channel called Bob 942. He's also into, he's a retired Air Force mechanic, a vet. Now he used my idea of using spikes to protect his home from invasions. So knowledge is acquired from somewhere, upgraded, then you know sent out everywhere else. I guess these are the best books that I have ever seen, and their practical applicability here on YouTube than in any other place. Honestly, especially once I started being in this community of gardeners and homesteaders, and watching videos and getting connected. Yeah, that's hard to see. I don't know what is hard to see. You can't see me. Um, is it because I'm using the? Oh, there's a light against the camera. Let me know if you can see me, or if I'm like too shaky, or because this is my laptop camera. I do not own a camera. I use my mobile phone for all my videos that I take. And if I join on anybody's StreamYard, I use my mobile as well. But if I'm using Melon to join in somebody else StreamYard, I use my laptop. The camera on laptop is how it is made. It is not for made for videos and high resolutions. It's made for Skype and video calling. So sorry for that. Wild Able says, yeah, I'm like a vampire, or Mold once allowed. Nobody's trying to get rid of you, Vikesh. People with brains and techniques, they are the ones who actually will not be forgotten for a long time, unless we have dementia and Alzheimer's. Can't do anything there. Don't forget heavy sign material stores. Get rid of which specials are done. They are heavy and waterproof usually. Um, I don't know what is that. Oh, sign material stores. Like they make signs with. Do you mean to say buckets? Probably. Yeah. Yeah. In the cities, you don't have an elbow room. Correct. Have a good day, my friend. God bless, and have a good rest of your day. Thank you, screen printing, for coming in. You have a great day. Bye bye. While I will say is yes, you need to be careful, but even every day, stress can be hard. Yes. Frozen waters, for example, heavy changing them all. Yes. Vikashaya says cities produce excessive waste. I can read it here also, right? Which is bigger. A great place for free resources living out in rural areas. Better air, yeah. Water, room, yes. Quiet time to think. That's what I have lacked. No amount of air conditioning in my office back in the previous work that I had my own cabin, but I never sat in the cabin because I felt like I was sitting in a cage. Now I know how my budgies feel. Yeah. Hey Q, thank you for coming in. She says here listening and cleaning. Yeah, it's early in the morning. I can understand. Um, While it will says, yeah, the cities and farms need to work together, British exchange wastes, the waste, restaurant food, waste for animals, sign materials, cardboard. Yeah, what usually these, I'll tell you what some of the shops do. Okay, so if you see a shop, a general store, where they even sell like vegetables such as tomatoes, potatoes, and also coconuts. I'll tell you about these coconuts, okay? The coconut husks they remove, so they can remove the husk and just put the coconut with the harder outer shell for sale. You know what happens to the outer husk? They take it and dump somewhere near a village on the side of the road, sometimes side of the highway, because we don't know who those shop owners are, because they'll be scared because they should not be dumping stuff on side of the road, so they do it in the nights. But if you get hold of them, then we have free firewood. And also, if you could actually thrash and open the coconut fiber, that's your coir or coconut fiber for your plants. Free things, yeah. But problem here is, the moment you ask them, they'll ask you to pay some money. Or if they're scared of you, thinking that you might report them to the local authorities, then they'll run away. That's what they do. So every morning, almost every morning, if you travel to the city, taking this highway, which is close to my home, you can see so much of stuff just lying on other sides of the road. Some people carry, some people don't, because homeless people, what they do sometimes, and the dogs, they pee and take a crap on them purposely. They could actually go somewhere else and do that, but no, they do it right on the top of that. So they aren't clean to pick, so they can forage them and take it back to your home. But the cardboard it's very recyclable in my city. If you have anything to throw, people come to your home, they'll pay you money, they'll take your cardboard boxes back to the place where moving and shipping companies or truck drivers and all who work there, they go and purchase for higher price from them, and they reuse them. Yeah, so you can get cardboard boxes here, not that easily available. Okay, waste food, even nasty stuff. We have a kind of it's not a pond that is man-made, but it's been like a cut off of a river, became a stagnant water. But whenever it rains, it gets filled up from the mountains. Water from the mountains goes through some villages and some open spaces and come and stay there. What people do here is they auction that place, that pond. When the water is clean, they auction that place, and people can actually buy that place for an year, like a lease, and you could grow fishes in them. Not everybody goes for a native fish, even though they are good, but people actually go and buy fish fry uh, from the municipality here, or fisheries, government fisheries. They'll sell you fish babies for 1 rupee, 2 rupees, or maximum $10 for each, and you can release them. And you can hire a family. These families are are specialists in taking care of such ponds and all, like rivers and lakes. So what they do here is they camp on the on either side of the pond, even though it's really big. And people have authority, like then the family takes turns going around in the night, yelling and making sounds so that nobody comes and steals your fish. That happens just 10 days or 10 20 days, or like a week before your harvest. People do that. People, yeah, I don't know how they steal fish. Probably with the nets. They do that in the night times. They're not scared of snakes then, even though there are so many snakes here. But they can steal your fish. But yeah, why am I talking about that? Because the waste, the food waste and all, sometimes it gets dumped into the pond, and the fishes eat pizza or burgers or whatever is left over. Then they grow really big, and when you go to market and buy them, they'll be like weighing what's that, 2 kilograms, 3 kilograms, huge fishes. And they don't taste like pizza or biryani, but yeah. Hey, Mr. Bob, I was just talking about you. I was talking about the spikes that I put there in my garden, and you have seen my video, and now you're using for your home defense. So you're talking about. I was talking about how knowledge um, travels across, through YouTube, which is a good thing. We look at Mother Nature and how the natural cycle layers soil down. Yeah, replication of layers adds a slow release of nutrients to soil depth. Yes, yes, true. You need to steam it, star. Steam what? I might be like really way late on the side chat here, so I'll catch up really fast. Yeah, they do taste similar. Cooking broccoli, open a window. Yeah, yeah. It stings when you cook cabbage. That's true. It's a kind of a stinky smell. Same with the radishes. Organic food, yeah, expensive. Yeah. Mhm. Gases, Wickishire. It's article. Wickishire. All brassicas. Okay, Wickishire. Yeah, you're almost like a Wikipedia, so you have that knowledge, right? Wikishire sounds more sensible. Beat tops, I've read them. Hey, Marie. Marie is one of my friend who lives in USA. Um, she's at her appointment. I hope everything goes well there. Everybody's saying hello. When was this? I tried to live stream on 18th, the last month when you had a parade out there. I didn't get my phone set up straight. No, not on the 18th. Not on the 18th. There, you was live some other time. I came in and I left. I had to leave because I had a class. You are wrench too, so he gives all the troublemakers respond to keep us busy. Hey, White Family Farm, Corky, what's up? Thank you for coming here. I know you have been busy with your kid. I hope he is doing good. I hope you are also getting well. George Mitchell. Hmm. From a DIY engineering standpoint, I collect water off the roof to the second floor so that I can use gravity first floor. Yeah, true. But you need to build a second floor, which is super expensive. If you already have a second floor, that's great. We don't have any roof. That did not come out right. We have a roof, but it's like roofs how you are built, how you build in your country, not the cement stuff that you usually see. We cannot put cement roofs over this house because this is 100 years old. It will collapse on us. We'll be like bugs squashed under feet of a man, really big man like Homer Simpson. Can't breath that away. Covers face with arms sleeve. You cough on me, I'll release 100 ground dogs and take. Okay, what the Corky. Thanks, Vikisha. I can't pronounce the way that you pronounce that name, Corky. The Bob. Low. Mr. Bob. Okay. Coles, hope you feel better soon. Yep. We hope the same. I now have ear infection. What do you have like list of things that you want to get the sicknesses? Do people make list of things like I want to feel how this sickness feels like? They don't do that, right? Back when I was in school, I always prayed for fever so that I can stay at home. But you don't get to eat chicken if you have fever. So that counteracted with that. I couldn't stay at home, so I had to leave. Anyways, oh, miserable. I'm so sorry to hear that. Yeah, ear, nose, ENT, ear, nose, and tongue. You have to go to that doctor, right? I don't know what doctors in your country you go to, but if I have ear or nose or throat, I go to an ENT specialist. That's what we call him as here. He'll start with your open your tongue, puts a light inside, and that's where it all starts. Star, don't worry about modeling for us. Modeling, your cams are fine. Oh, okay. Two-piece, you're gonna need full HK. What will you see? I don't have any organs that female people have. So I can hope when I'm going to the doctor for an antibiotic. Okay. Oh my goodness. Getting lightheaded, got to lay down. Thanks, grandsons, for sharing your cold. Oh my goodness. So that's another way of saying bye, huh? Okay. Yeah, lay down. Thank you. Take care. Bye bye. Thank you for coming in, Mr. Gill. Yeah. Uh, Cocoa husk is a good fertilizer. Oh, I'm still in cocoa husk. Okay. Sell Bob's liver for excess coconut waste. Yeah, burn it too, but you could burn it and dunk together probably. Yeah. One of my friend, you might have seen him on my other live stream on Saturday, long time ago, where we are showing seeds. The live stream says new seeds. So that guy actually brings me cow dung cake, burnt ash, along with coconut husk burnt ash together. So they use it for hot water to take bath. So once it's all done, he's collecting ash every day for me, and he brings in once a week. I did not see him because I think he got cold. So I asked him to take rest, just come down whenever you are up and running. No, I don't want to stress him out, so let him sleep. Whatever fish. Okay, we have the carps, mostly carps, bass, a type of bass, Indian bass, something. We have catfishes, which I hate. Catfishes are, if I see a catfish, I'll punch it in the face. But how big are catfishes? One day, I go to this farmer's market, and the person who was selling catfish, you may not believe this. I should have my camera out so that I could have shot that, but I did not shoot because I was awestruck, and I was discussing that with my father. So I forgot about the video stuff. This guy had four fishes on the ground. He was sitting in the middle, and he had them on a harness. He tied it around its gills and body, and he was holding on to them like dogs. And they were so huge, as huge as my thigh, and they were like trying to walk on the land, trying to get away from him, and he was pulling them back. They eat everything. They eat all the native species, which are much tastier, but catfishes are the only ones that are left in most of the ponds nearby, lakes nearby. Apart from the ones that you buy them in auction, because ones that you buy them in auction are government breeds. They eat everything. I think they even swallow catfishes whole because they're big fishes. They have their mouth is big. Probably a bass cross something. I'm not sure. Hey, creative redundancy. Thank you for coming in. Welcome. Everybody saying hello to each other. Same as the Philippines. Somebody has to live there. Got your crops in land. Yes, Mr. Bob gets it. He lives in Asia also. At times, he's into Asian family, so he knows all the traditions and how stuff happens and all the things that happen outside. Yeah, bird spike. You're welcome, Mr. Bob. To feed the fish. Yeah, broccoli and cauliflower. More truth than Wikipedia, though. No, yeah, true. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Not everything is in Wikipedia. Is true. That's true. Yeah, your doctor appointment only pulled muscles. Okay, that's so no, no, no fractures. Thank God. Yeah, Leon's channel. Yeah, not on my channel. Homer Simpson. Infecting the world. Yes, it is. Not everybody. If you ask any other Indian, if you know Homer Simpson, you're like, what? Who? Is that my uncle? No, that's all they're gonna say. So it's very few people who are into my field of work, like teaching English or English as secondary language. We watch a lot of American stuff, a lot of international TV shows and series to get an idea how these people work and what are their expressions mean, because we show a lot of expressions. So when we watch Hollywood movies, there is less expression, more boom boom sounds. So in order to understand that, I watched, then I have learned, oh no, look, even they are expressing their feelings, but not as dramatic as us. So I understood more about my own movies and TV series here by watching yours, that we are so dramatic. Less dialogues, more drama. There, less drama, more boom boom sounds. Yeah. Hey Duncan, how are you? Thanks for coming in. Duncan Homestead, Duncan 1900 Homestead was on my live stream in the morning. That's the first time I've seen her. Thank you. She gave a lot of good techniques. You can go back and see Global Talk. That's the name of my live stream that I have named. You can see Duncan talking about a lot of stuff that might be helpful to anybody. Yeah. And Rumble, I'm trying to find out how to upload Rumble. I don't know what is Rumble. Uh, I'm I know what's a Rumble in the sense, like I don't know how it works and why. I don't know why. Everybody's saying hello to each other. Walk your catfish. Yeah. Yeah, they could eat all the waste. I don't know whether I can say that on YouTube, but there was a guy who jumped into the pond and he lost two fingers because a fish ate. Would you like to go back and eat fish from the pond, same pond? I would not. No, thanks. What's that? Pangasia, Nodon, Gigas, weighing up to 660 pounds, 300 kgs, measuring up 10.5 feet, 32 meters on the world largest catfish. Punch that catfish in the face for me. Thank you. Goldfish eat different stuff too. Meat, all too meat, plant bottom. Yeah, yeah. Goldfish. Most of the fresher fishes, which are invasive species, are from the pet stores or people who actually bought fishes to keep them as a pet. And once they start growing, they don't know what to do. They flush them out and they end up in the lake nearby. Or I've seen some people going and dumping the fishes, saying, "Be free." Like how you let go of a pigeon, be free. People need education. Some people, yeah. Asia is far different from the USA. So many things to learn there. Yes, and that's how I feel about USA. So many things. Oh my goodness, so many things. And also, when you learn about a different country, you'll get a contrast of your own. So you'll end up learning more about your country, and you start to appreciate all the things that you have, and start to question all the things that you don't have, or being misused. Yeah, learn from all over is cool. Yeah, agreed. Wild and hello. It's strong and strong slang and expression helps a lot. Yes, yes. British slang, Cockney, epic slang. Even as a fluent English speaker, I have zero clue what's being said. I know what's a cacophony is. I know what's a Cockney. Like puppy. I got a new puppy. Or what's up, Gov? Short for governor. Hmm. I have friends who talk like that, and they are Indians. So I tell them, if you are close to me, I'll slap you. Then they'll come back to normal accent. They do that always. Canada also says more Rumble might not be. Yeah, Canada is just like India, but white people. That's it. But Pushkin account in Canada is. So many people are there. People whom I know in Canada, even my relatives are there. They come once in a year or twice in a year. I do not know because I don't go and meet them. If they want to see me, I'll ask them to come and see me, but not when they have cold. You know, I can live. Not the folks who are aged in my home. I don't. I'm not going to take a risk. You can see from far away or something like that. What's up? What happened? I'm not doing so good this morning. I just had to clean up and where a mink got in the barn and killed all my ducks. I'm so sorry to hear that, Duncan. Minks, I know the little ferrets, right? Weasels, same family. Yeah. How did that get into your duck coop? You should do if you have dogs. Probably they might help. I don't know. I never faced a mink before. I never seen a mink before, except on Discovery and YouTube. But I I kind of know that they are predators, really nasty ones. Yeah. So sorry to hear that. So what do you do with your ducks? Um, do you like sell them, or because I'm sure it did not eat all the ducks it killed, right? It could just kill for fun. I understand British slang and even transfer Japanese friend. Yeah, because Mary, you have so many friends from other countries like me, so I'm sure you might have picked a lot. Hey, Homestead Aquarius. So he is one of the person who actually is behind a collaboration that I have joined and will be officially joining after I sign up in a website. Hoping to catch it. Yeah, do catch it. Can we eat minks? I'm not sure. CA get the English and USA English and the Aussie slang. Lol. Okay. Yeah. They'll say, "Hey, how are you?" I know some Canadians on YouTube, and they'll ask me a few questions like, um, "What did you eat, Star?" And I say, "An Indian dish," and they say, "It's good, eh?" Yeah. I said, "Yeah, it's good." Yeah. And I forget my own accent, not accent, the slang, and I also end up asking in the same way, adding a to the end of the sentence. It's good to talk in different slangs, you know. It's you're like a robot. Yeah. Oh, finally I caught up to the last comment. Man, I'm so slow. If I ever run the race of the hare and tortoise, even the hare will win. I'll be still be back somewhere far away. Cockney is one of the many regional accents that are most inaudible to pronounce fluently. During illegal private transactions, they rhyme and insert random words to hide the behavior. Oh, okay. I have UK friends, some know some French, Spanish, Russian. You should have born in India. Most of Indians have six languages being fed to them since a child because most of our friends speak different languages. Hand pinking, waving. Oh, hi, garden prepping, guardian prepping. Thank you for coming in. Guardian prepping is um, he has a great channel. He does a lot of workouts, and he also I don't know whether he trains people, but he does. He will ask you to do 10 push-ups. He did ask me, so I tried to get that on the video. I could not, but I'm on the way. One day I'll post that. Enough said. I do have friends all over there. Yes, I know. Lol, eh? Yeah, yeah. Took one of them. It took one of them. I'm sure it will eat it. I backed up the others and took them to the burnt pile. Why? Is it like? Is it poisonous if a mink bites your ducks? Can you not sell them or at least eat them? I'm sorry to see that uh, go to a burn pile. All that meat. Unless it's your pet, you cannot eat the pet. You have to bury it or cremate it. That's the unspoken law. A is looking for confirmation agreement. Yeah, if you might have seen some Indians talking in the same way. They'll say, uh, "You called me, no, the other day." So they use the word "no" as suffix to most of the sentences, like an agreement, confirmation. Yeah, that's true. Yeah, we do that. I used to know a song in my ex-husband's dialect from Liberia. Okay, cool. I should check that on the map. Where is that? One of my friends say, "Hey, very second word, every second word." Lovely to see, lovely, lovely to see many great people here. Star, I'll show you how to do push-ups using your knees on the floor as a pivot joint. Yeah, I know this half push-ups. I want to do as he does. You should see his channel. He runs up the mountain with a bike and sometimes on foot. Does push-ups there on the mountain or a hill, then comes back down. It's crazy. It's so much fit. GP. Okay, I'm not sure about the rabies thing with minks. Yeah. Oh, yeah, yeah. Uh, I don't know. Yeah, it's safe. It's just safe to get rid of the meat. Yeah, because if it is poisoned or something, then people who are receiving that meat, they might end up suing you for giving a poisonous meat. Why not donate the ducks to local food poultry? Yeah, that's the reason, Mary. It's safe to say that it's good to burn them before that. Yeah, eating another animal. That's true. Hey, yeah, let me say something about that. Hey, we have a guava tree. Most of the people here have guava trees here, and when it's the time, the season where the guavas start to become big and start to ripen, you have this bats in the night, but you also see parrots in the morning. They come and take a bite out of a guava fruit, and people say if you see a cut like a flesh missing from a guava fruit from the tree, you should eat that because a parrot ate that, so it will be definitely tasty. And I and there was this person who always says stuff like this. One day in the night, I took him to this guava plant nearby, and I showed him, see what else is eating that fruit. And there was a bat hanging on to that fruit with all its body and its butt attached to that fruit like this, really close, like attached, stick to it, and took a bite out of it. And since that day, he stopped eating the fruit which is bitten by another animal because everybody says it's parrot. No, they're bats. Parrots, yes, sometimes. But why? Why do you want to eat something that other bird is eating? Just leave it on. Let them eat the whole thing, so they won't touch the other fruits. And you take the other fruits before something else come and eats. Like squirrels, they can spread rabies. Squirrels also take a bite out of your guava trees, guava plants. They don't touch the mangoes, but they do touch guava fruits. Where am I? Here. I think minks could carry rabies. Is an iffy one. Yeah, that's true. Not sure. Don't know. Virus? Yes, it is. Rabies. People. I had one of my friend who is related to one more my friend and one of my other friend. We are like kind of close. We are like used to meet up on daily when he was here in the town. Then he got a job. He moved out of the city. He was coming back from the city to visit his in-laws who stay in my place, in my town. A dog bit him, like very lightly, you know, just a scar from one of its fang on his foot. He kind of like brushed it off, saying, "Yeah, it's nothing. It's just a scar." He died. He died. He passed away with rabies, and he was thirsty, and he was afraid of the water. He died in a car in the most disturbing way that you can see. And he has had, I don't know what vocabulary to use. It passed people who passed away. He left a 5 year old kid with her mother now. I have zero info stored in my head for mink viral and pathogen contamination. Vicky, Vicky Shire, come on. It's very sad wasting two. Yeah, that's true. Yeah, 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 yeah. You should. Um, let your neurons do the cleaning your cache or cache. Fruit bats in Asia are so very big. Yeah, fruit bats. We have, yeah, there are fruit bats which are really big, like their wingspan is around 3 feet or 4 feet. So huge. People also eat them for, they say, medicinal purposes, but um, they eat it because it's free meat hanging from the tree. Would you say no? After what happened in 2019, I would definitely say no. But prior to that, I might have said yes because it's crazy. Yeah, yeah. Virus don't. Yeah, they don't by heat. Yeah, that's true. Yeah. I don't know why you're laughing. If a chippy took a bite, yes, that's true. That's it. I got it. I got why you're laughing. Yeah. If a chippy took a bite of strawberry, they can have that one tomato. Yeah, that's true. Yeah, that's very sad, and I couldn't call. I did not call them. We called the family until today because I don't know what to say to them. I don't know what to say to them. I don't know how to react. Probably I became numb. I used to react to that prior to 2008. Now I don't know. Anything that I say, they'll end up crying, and from there, I don't know how to handle. I mean, what to do? Yeah, if you're there in person, you could try to comfort them and say good words, but it's not going to bring back the person. But you cannot even state facts also, no much how much intrusive the thoughts become then. But yeah, why to bring out the pain? Yeah, so yeah. Copied from Google, the virus can be transmitted to humans and other animals, or MIC may be asymptomatic carriers, pseudorabies, Auzuski disease of mink. Okay, man. I mean, Duncan, you did a good thing. Get rid of the meat. Yeah, sacrificial food source. Yeah, sacrificial food source. Yeah, 10% in there, whatever wants it. That's I learned that. I mean, they also need to eat. Come on. I mean, can you? How can you expect a squirrel wearing a hat and picking up a garden hoe and farming fruit plants and feeding their children like in cartoons? No, they don't do that. Let them have some. Hey, Jerry Fortune, how are you? Thanks for coming in. How are you doing today? All right, I caught up to the chat. Wow, I'm doing good. Hi, in chats. It chat's going so fast. Sorry if I missed any. You're not alone. Yeah, we are in the same boat. Then this boat is going slower than the chat, and I love that. It's active. It's like bees. He thought he saw that bee, but it's not that bee. It's a different bee because it flew away. How chats are. So nice. My eyes and mind and mouse coordination. Pretty good. Good to know that, Cherry Fortune. Good to know everybody's doing good. And Duncan, I wish you well. I hope that you get that mink thief. Mink thief? Mink thief is one who steals minks. What do you call a mink which steals? Stealing mink? No. Mink bastard. I don't know. Not sure. Everyone, that's a clue to start typing more. No, I did not mean that, but yeah, you could actually. It's fun to see if there are voices coming out of the side chat. It'd be great, but YouTube is still in its infant stages. It's not up to my thinking. So yes, wouldn't that be great if you have if you are doing a live stream, right? And if you had a chance or opportunity where you can actually have an application embedded in YouTube where it reads out the chats aloud, okay? But you cannot hear them, only the person who is live streaming it. So I can show something that has been being cooked. So let's say that I'm doing a cooking stuff, and instead of like, where is it comment? If I instead of doing that, I could just hear the comment and I carry on with my cooking. Yeah, wouldn't that be great? I don't know what did anybody thought of that. I don't know, but if you are seeing this, YouTube guys, you might do that. It will help. A thieving mink. Okay, Yeah, that makes sense. They're thieving me. Catch that bastard, put him in behind bars. Little bars, because cage also is bars. It's still steel or iron. Collabs are 100% great way to promote, create, and learn through sharing. Yes, we are back to the main topic here. Exactly. I'm gonna learn a lot from these collabs. I'm sure I'm gonna maintain a book so that I can write down stuff instead of trying to keep that in my mind. I do not waste my memory because I need a lot while teaching, and occasionally staring into space because a lot of other thoughts are running back in my head. So it's good to write them down. Once you write any thought, you no longer be stressing about it. You'll have free space of mind, and you can think something else. That's how it works for me. I had a problem with co-ops, physical land sharing. Oh, a few years ago that we're in deep lesson to go on our own way, and be our own boss. As so many conflicts arise from well-meaning individuals. Yeah, don't share a land. It's like sharing your underwear. Your land, your underwear. Ask me because I know how it works. You think you are so close, yeah, that your brothers and sisters, you take a house which is really close by, and you lose all the relationship that you had prior to that because of the stuff that comes out staying so close proximity to each other, especially when you are sharing the same water source, electricity, and something else, utilities and stuff. Text to speech, yeah, that is there. Text to speech is there, but embedding in YouTube takes a code. It's easy to write that code. I'm not a coder, but it was like more like a hobby that I learned. So it's easy to embed stuff like that. Duncan says LOL, like sharing. Duncan, I did visit few boys hostels, mm, when one of my nephew was studying in, and I I witnessed something so gross, and it was so normal for them. There was this guy asking my nephew, "Hey, is this your underwear or mine?" And he said, my nephew says, "If it is really bleached, then that it is mine." And the guy goes, "Yeah, it is bleached on one side. There's no color." Then he said, "Okay, you can wear it today. If I find mine, then I'll give it back to you or something like that." Would you do that? Would you do that? I was like, "What is wrong with you, nephew? I mean, you can't share going sharing underwears. Come on." Yeah, why not? I said, "No, these are personal clothing. They belong to you." I don't know how many diseases he has. I pray that he doesn't have any, but I hope he's okay. That was way back, but still, yeah. Can you imagine boys sharing underwears? And you know how they wear, and you know how they know that whether it is washed or not. They don't keep them separate. They just take it and smell. If it stinks or it is not, this is not washed, they'll throw it. Then and they go and smell like 5 or 6 underwears before they find the one that is clean. Gross, right? People are speechless. I don't see any chats on the side at the side chat. I don't see anybody typing. I'll be here for some more time, like 10 more minutes, and I'll close this. Um, my eyes started burning, so that's an indication to sleep. It's been a long. It's been a long day. I woke up at 5:30 in the morning because my chickens were too eager to come out of their cages and poop everywhere. That's what they do. First thing they come out of their cages, they poop, and they show me, saying that I'm hungry now. So I did that for them because The roosters were crowing really loud today, and now it started. Reaction. The reaction started. Yeah. Home should where it is ew. Duncan is puking. Because Shaya says, "Oh, Star, I saw your Amazon list. There is a fairly cheaper hand crank pellet maker from Milled Grains Powder Farm. I wish you knew me 15 years ago when I hit for 100,000 through the lottery." Yeah, hand crank pellet maker. Oh, that thing. Did I put that on my wish list? Okay, I might have done that because some of my friends they told me if you put something on wish list, people who watch your channel might or can help you, which is a good thing. Yeah, but I don't know how you can log in. You need to create an India account, I guess. I don't know how. I don't know how it goes. So I'll just wait until I get monetized. If you can, that'd be great. There are some stuff that I could really use, but I don't have budget for that. Most of my money is going now into all these things that are happening here on the farm. I don't feel hungry now. It's 1 p.m. here already. Where are you, Jerry Fortune? Are you in the states? Like what part? What state? It's 2200 hours 27 minutes. 10:27 p.m. It's not too late, but for me it's late. I usually uh, rest on my bed and plan for tomorrow. Then read my scriptures if I miss them in the morning. Then say a prayer. Then drinks a lot of water. Drinks a lot of drinks. Drink lots of water. Pee. Sometimes if I have to go to poop, I'll also do that, which is a good thing because I don't want to carry that weight around in my sleep. If you have something in your stomach, you'll get bad dreams. I don't know whether it's a fact or not, but I do get bad dreams. So it's not like bad, like weird dreams or something. 12 noon here, Duncan, for you. 12 noon. I think Mink, Ohio in the US. Oh, okay. You're at same place from um, same place as my other friends are on YouTube. Good, Ohio. Yeah, she's 100% the states on Eastern time. Yeah. Hey, Gandalf Smith. Hi, Raven. This is burning the midnight oil now. Yeah. You burn yours for my hey, um, when I come online, you'll be burning your midnight oil. Now I'm burning mine. It's not midnight though. No, technically it's just 10:28, 10:30 in the night. So yeah, if I go one more hour, then that'll be midnight. Gandalf Smith does look like Gandalf. FYI from the Two Towers, a lot of the rings. Yeah, a lot of the rings movie. Yeah. Murray, you know my name. You don't have to call me Star. Half the people know my name here. Raven. Where is your Amazon wish list, Star? I have my Amazon Prime, so free shipping. Ah, you have Amazon.com, Amazon US, which I love. I have Amazon India, all saris, underwears, mobile phones, and laptops and crap. Sometimes good, like groceries, but yeah. But I will send some. I'll send the link. Mary Apple, North Utah, 10:59 a.m. Yeah, we are not exactly though, but almost 12 years, 12 hours. Gandalf Smith also is from Ohio. There is a song going on YouTube. You may or may not have heard about it. Um, it says Dogs in Ohio, dogs in Ohio. So they take up all the creepy pictures on the from the internet, and they put this song behind it, saying dogs in Ohio or girls in Ohio or something, and everything looks creepy and weird. I don't know why they're doing it. Probably one of those has to do with one of the TV series that has been released recently. Devil in Ohio. Yeah, thought of watching that, but I'd rather see. I'd rather watch um, John Wayne, Clint Eastwood movies. If I want to like sit back and enjoy a movie, I'll watch that. Um, Marvel movies are good, but you can see a middle schooler, a primary school or high schooler also watching the same thing and going crazy and nuts in the theater. So man, so it's been like 3 years that I've been to a movie theater. 3 years, and imagine how much butt sweat I have shared with other people there because it's cushioned seat. So your sweat seeps into that cushion. You go out, there's like half an hour break where they come and clean all the chips packets and cool drink bottles and all, wipe the popcorn off the floor. Then there's one more show. The new people come and sit and they trade the butt sweat. When I think about it now, oh my goodness, so gross watching, going to the movies. All that hidden butt sweat and farts. Okay. The the more time I'm on live stream in the night, the more truthful my truthful not truthful the more the sentences become more straightforward and no filters. So I got to stop this. Who is this Raven? I'm always stars and reaching the stars. The star is one. Thank you. I'm the star that wise men follow. So if you're not following this channel, follow it and you'll become wiser. East of Canton. Hmm. This is the sound behind you. See, it's not cat scratching. It's it's a from sweeping with a broomstick made from coconut stems, leaf stems. By creative redundancy, take care. It's warmer here. Finally, good. It's good to see some sun there. I know you guys been hit snowstorms and whatnot all these days and weeks. If I was there, I would go crazy. I need sun. I need sun. I really need sun. I don't know. Yes, it is real. They know it. They're just making fun. 30 minutes from Cedar Point Low. Cedar Point. So if you guys want to meet, you can just call each other up and go, right? And meet. Not like me. I had to wait for 1 year to meet you because it takes 1 year for me to get that tickets fair. Next month, I'll be visiting friends, other YouTube family. We are picking up a rooster and cuttings from another. Blessed to know these people and had to have and they help to have a food forest happen there. Here, cool. Would you be mentioning the channel in your on your YouTube? Of course, you'll be doing that. So that would be awesome. Would you be live streaming it? Because I have a lot of questions to ask. 2 a.m. Yeah, when you have a doctor's appointment, I'm sure you'll not have a proper sleep. 1,020-mile round trip, Tennessee to the middle of North Carolina. Carolina. Yes, it's crazy big. Yeah, you're going so far. Wow. What's that? $1 million. So what did I miss? Okay, you're talking about that equipment that Vikesh Iyer was talking about. Okay. Cedar Point since the 1980s. Why? Did you see something happen there? I don't want to go back. Be right back. My neighbor showed up in the middle of the woods. We had to get visits here. Probably he's peeing. Let him pee, no? Last was in 1919 for me. Why? Why people are not going back to that? What's that? Cedar Point. What's there? I know cedar is a wood. It's a name of a tree. So, a lot of cedars there. We'll film everything. Everything. Like the Truman Show. Have you heard about that movie, The Truman Show, where he gets taken as a baby into a show and they keep on showing him, shooting him, they'll be showing his life from the baby, gets married, has a job, finally figures out that he's living in a TV show. Anybody? Ringing bells? Yes, no, maybe. Everything. Oh, okay. Oh, amusement park with rides. Oh, okay, cool. Where you get to eat cotton candy, get a teddy bear after throwing some balls at glasses or balloons, which never hit for some reason. Yeah, the Truman Show, Homestead Aquarius. Yes, that is a good movie. I was so scared after watching that movie because it can actually happen in the future. What's there to stop anybody? If parents give consent to put their child on the TV like a reality show, but a lifetime of reality show, many would sign up. And the child is celebrity from its birth. You could see everything. Oh my goodness. Cedar Point is an amusement park revamped, roller coasters and such. Good. So I have been to Cedar Point before. Okay. So I'll write that down. When if I ever come there, I would visit the Cedar Point. I really want to see Grand Canyons, but I would also want to see Cedar Point there. I really don't want to go to New York. Most of my friends are there, but I'm not going to go to New York. There are mosquitoes inside my home. I did put the repellent on, but I think they are resistant. Let's increase the poison intake. Huh? I don't know whether mosquitoes die or not, but this is what I smell. I inhale a whole night. Whole night. It's been for years now. I'll reach a point where a mosquito kills me. Sorry, bites me and kills and dies because of so much of mosquito repellent in my body. Oh my goodness. This banner here, not the banner, the sign here. This is a application for a cam. It's a camera application. What it does is it turns your background to whatever color or whatever background you can have without the needing for a green screen. You don't have a green screen. I don't have a green screen. So this software will do that for you. Okay, it's 22:40. Time to close. Am I live still? Is this dead? Did I accidentally yank the LAN wire? No, LAN wire is intact. All the lights are glowing on this. Okay. If you come here, you need to do so when they are going to be meetups. So you can meet a lot of homesteaders at all one time. Okay. I shall keep that in mind. But if I have to travel there to the meetup, first I need to come to your country, stay somewhere that I somebody that I know, and from there I'll borrow their car or ask them to drive me around or get an Uber. We'll see. But yes, I'll do that. Thank you, Duncan. I'm sorry I missed your last live stream, and it's okay, Gandalf. You were on the other, our mutual friends channel there. Um, the live stream that I did in the morning was unplanned. I thought of coming there, but we had this open. We were discussing, we were talking stuff, and one of our friends have had to leave because she had some work. So we thought of continuing our talk. So I opened the live stream and we started doing that. That's cool, Murray. You could. I know you have great community on Facebook. You could actually put us up there, our channels and our content. I know you do that. You always do that for me. You could do that for my friends here also. That would be great. Much appreciated. I have so many groups that I created on Facebook a long time ago. I have more than 1,000 or 100,000 members. I'm not sure in each of those groups. I have animal group. I have real experience India for outsiders group. I have I, I, I forgot the names, but I have so many groups. I made a lot of people moderators so they can keep posting stuff because if I do that, then I have to spend like 2 hours or 3 hours just doing that every day. I can't do that because I've been to New York twice, way too big and too many people. Yeah, I've seen rats in New York in a movie. If I want to see rats on the side of the street, I would take a walk outside. Thank you. I'm not gonna pay 100,000 rupees or 200,000 rupees to watch that in another country. Burn, New York, burn. It's a metaphorical burn. YouTube. Okay, don't take it too. I was at Aaron's first live, and he had only had 8 subs, so he needs support. Yeah, yeah. Aaron is really cool guy. His name is Aaron, but somebody called him Aaron because there is there's a comedy behind it from Key and Peele show about a substitute teacher mispronouncing students' names. One of the name was Aaron, and he coped. He says Aaron. That's just funny. So yeah, he also goes by that name. Murray, I live in a rural town. I prefer the country, although I have lived in some cities before. I have traveled all over the USA, been 45 states, 5 left plus Mexico and Canada. Don't go to Mexico. It's like, I don't know. People say it's like India. Yeah. If you put me with a little goatee and somewhere, I think I might look like a Mexican until I open my mouth and people, oh, this guy is an Indian. Eh? Never visit Kansas unless you like 500 miles of corn and oil pumps. That's where all the crop cycles happen. All the aliens come to what's that? Corn farms. I really want to go there. I want to see. Later, Mr. Bob. Take care. I know I have lots of work. Go ahead and do it. I don't know who will be live tomorrow morning. In the sense, tonight for you. Our mutual friends might be doing live streams. I might come in there. I'll meet you there, Mr. Bob, Vikashire, Gandalf, Homestead Aquarius, Duncan, whoever wants to come, and you guys, we'll see you there. That's what I mean. Have a great day, Mr. Bob. By the way, Mr. Bob is doing bonsai on his two trees that he has on his backyard. Usually, when I heard about bonsai long time ago, uh, I learned that it takes a lot of patience, skill to do that. But this man does that in a day, so that's a talent, I guess. Because if I want to try, I'd be like going crazy. How to do this, how to do that, and all. But because plants take a lot of time to grow, they're not like animals or kids. They grow really fast, but plants take their own time. You know? Sometimes a lifetime. There's a tree that actually sprouts after 100 years. I'll be dead if I plant that. I don't even know what's going to happen to the tree. The charm of New York City wears off once the smell of garbage and ammonia from back alleys permeates your nose mixed with diesel fumes and a billion shops making cooking things. Wow, just like a street in India. Cool. They made a huge city out of it. Oh, cool. Just white people. Oh, okay. Hey, Michelle Crochet is in Kansas. Michelle Crochet in Kansas. She has a wonderful channel. She does all the crocheting in her channel. She also does live streams every single day, and she has wonderful crocheting community. If you don't know what's a crochet, um, it's not like a sewing. It's not like a knitting, but you make things out of yarn, like blankets, ponchos, dresses, and bags as well. So it's wonderful skill, and you could live anywhere if you know that skill. In the sense, you, you don't have to, let's say, what do you say, just like cooking, how it's a skill, it's gonna help you, save you. Same way, if you can make your own clothes, that's an awesome skill. So yeah, thank you for coming in. Duncan says hello. I'm fine, Michelle. Thank you for asking. I'm hoping you are fine too. I Are you sleepy? I have bug zap. Why, ma? Why do you need a bug zapper? You want to wake me up and keep me up? No. No, 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 no. No. I also have bug zapper. I have bug zapper. Where is that bug zapper? Here it is. Okay. Yeah. Because of this virtual background, you cannot see the stuff that I can show. I try to show. Okay. I'm gonna end this live stream now. I'm really gonna do that. I am tired and I really want to sleep. I'm sweating in the night. Can you see my sweat? You shouldn't be sweating in the night. That's because um, I had to write some things down so I don't forget. Take care, Jerry Fortune. Take care, Murray Apple. Take care, Michelle, Duncan, Homestead Aquarius, Wickershire, Mr. Bob, White Family Home, Family Farm, Will It Grow. How many people are there? 9 people there. All the 9 people. Wild Edibles, Gandalf Smith, Cherry Fortune, I said all it right. Yeah. Tomorrow, same time, I'll be going live, and I'll have a I have one guest, one of my student and friend who is in Dubai. He's into food technology. He was doing his dairy technology here in India, a lot of agriculture stuff. So he's going to do masters in Wisconsin Stout, USA soon. He's preparing for his visa. I'm gonna invite him on the panel tomorrow. And if you have any questions, he has a lot of questions about USA. So I'll let him come up and we'll have fun time with information exchange. That would be great. Hey, Inherited Stitches, how are you? Welcome to what is this channel? Like to my live stream, Star Homestead India. Yeah, man, I really need sleep. Hello, Gandalf Smith. Thank you. I'll get to sleep. Hi, Enid, says Michelle. Gandalf Smith says, I'll catch you somewhere sometime. Yeah, I'll also do that. Bye, everybody. I shared this on my Facebook feed. Thank you, Marie. Enid just says, Hi, Michelle. Duncan, folks, please hit the thumbs up before you leave. Thank you, guys. Please do hit thumbs up. And if you have community, then it would be great if you post this live stream or just my channel would be great. Yeah. How many subscribers I have? I think it was 411 or something or 20. It's always up and down. I'm not sure how many I have. But it would be great if I hit 500 and keep those 500. I'll be pushing a lot of content every day. I'll be making videos. Vikas Shire also says that he's going to make videos daily. So we're going to do that. And probably, if things go well, I'll plan a fishing expedition. I have 4G connection, so I don't know whether it's going to work a live stream. I'll try to do that. If that works, then we'll set everything up, and you can, I'll do a live stream fishing. You can see all the little fishes that I catch. I always catch little fishes. I don't know why the bigger ones don't come to my rod. Um, those fishes are very cunning. Everybody is saying hello, no problem. 427 subs, eh? Hey, nice. It's been like that for long periods of time. I can't get to 500. I need to push more content and do more live streams, meaningful ones. Hmm. Perhaps I'll invite few you all each day on my panel with some of my Indian students or some other Indian friends, and you can learn about more about these people and these cultures here who are my friends. They're deep from different religion and different culture, the things they do, and they could ask you the questions and you could talk about how things are there from your side. That'd be great. It's like real time stuff. It's not a TV show where everything is filtered and smoothened and sugar coated. It's raw. It's straight from the coconut water. Sorry, coconut, and water goes right into your mouth. It's an allegory that's so bad right now because it's night and I can't make up proper allegories. Take care. I'm over 2 years in and barely over 600. I'm also been there for over 2 years. I'm 400. I suck at this, but I'm learning it. So it's not rocket science for me. I think so. I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna inner stitches. I've been watching your videos. You'll get there soon. Yeah, yeah. I can't swim. because I look almost like Homer Simpson. So the buoyancy is way off. The gravity acts a lot, wobbling me in and out of the water, making me to drink a lot of pool water that's been peed by many insects over the night if it is not covered properly, and I can swim. So do a lots of shots. Yes, I shall do that. I like your name, Inherited Stitches. Yeah, Inherited Stitches. So she inherited the stitches from her family. I'm like a whale myself. I swim backstroke primarily. I can do any stroke. I'm strokeless. Probably like a goldfish. No, goldfish actually swim good. You're one closer now. Hey, good. How should I cut? Who's that? Gandalf. Yeah, this will have wonderful channel. Everybody has wonderful channels here. Some are just supporters. They don't have channels. They just come on panel and talk and support and promote. It's a wonderful thing. Okay, I'm gonna go. Thank you. I guess I did pass. Pass what? The only thing that passes is the gas. I'm just joking. Take care, people. Bye bye. Thank you for coming in. Namaste.